Genesys 8K Modular Smart Home Energy Platform. No compromise. Let's review the leading microinverter and DC optimizer solutions across a set of key attributes. Attribute 1. Power electronic circuits. Microinverter technologies operate at high voltage, whereas DC optimizer technologies operate at low voltage. Physics dictates that technologies operating at low voltages inherently yield lower cost and higher performance. Attribute 2. Capacitor technology. The choice of capacitor technologies used strongly influences long-term reliability. Liquid-filled capacitors are the lowest cost solution. The liquid in these capacitors does, however, evaporate over time, presenting a long-term reliability risk, especially at elevated temperatures. Solid-state capacitors are inherently durable, but these high-reliability capacitors cost more. The leading microinverter solution makes use of liquid-filled capacitors, and the leading DC optimizer solution relies on solid-state capacitors. Attribute 3. PV array cabling. Microinverters are electrically connected in parallel, requiring proprietary trunk cable assemblies and proprietary connectors manufactured in quantities limited to the production volume of the manufacturer's microinverter devices. DC optimizers are electrically connected in series, enabling use of industry-standard cables and connectors manufactured in the hundreds of millions of units per year, resulting in dramatically better economies of scale. Attribute 4. Electrical balance of system. Microinverter solutions benefit from using a standard household alternating current electrical balance of system, which makes design and installation of microinverter systems readily accessible to a broad community of general electricians. DC optimizer solutions require specialized high-voltage direct current electrical balance of system, restricting access to installers having specialty-trained and skilled professionals. Attribute 5. Maximum circuit length. Microinverter solutions have a hard limit to the maximum number of microinverters per electrical circuit. This limitation is inherent in the parallel electrical connection of microinverters. DC optimizer solutions benefit from having a soft and higher limit of the maximum number of DC optimizer per electrical circuits. This characteristic is inherent in the series electrical connection of DC optimizers. High-efficiency PV modules are generally available at low costs. This PV module cost trend favors installation of more PV modules per household. Installations not being constrained by a hard limit of the number of modules per electrical circuit results in design and installation of household systems with optimal energy economics. Attribute 5. Power quality. The power output generated by any utility grid interactive power electronic system must comply with national and international power quality standards. Delivering substantially better power quality than minimum requirements generally increases cost and/or reduces the efficiency of power electronic circuits. Consequently, the leading microinverter and DC optimizer solutions comply with but do not substantially exceed these minimum power quality requirements. Attribute 7. Number of stock-keeping units. Optimal residential energy economics differ from household to household. To achieve optimal energy economics, systems installed must be right-sized for each household. The leading microinverter solution relies on a total of 15 stock-keeping units to support flexible sizing of systems, whereas the leading DC optimizer solution relies on 8 stock-keeping units. Consolidation of the number of stock-keeping units improves operational efficiencies and reduces inventory costs, warehousing costs, and logistics costs throughout the entire value chain. The Genesys 8K modular smart home energy platform streamlines deployment without compromise. Genesys 8K is engineered with 100% low-voltage power electronics. Genesys 8K relies on 100% solid-state capacitors. Genesys 8K uses 100% of industry-standard cables and connectors. Genesys 8K is built on 100% standard alternating current household electrical balance of system components. Genesys 8K's series architecture supports a soft maximum limit of the number of PV modules per electrical circuit. Genesys 8K inherently delivers instrumentation-grade power quality without compromising cost or efficiency. The Genesys 8K platform is based on only 2 stock-keeping units in support of streamlined, right-sized energy economics throughout the value chain, benefiting installers, distributors, and manufacturers alike. Genesys 8K, streamlining without compromise.